And welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And the video
Here we
is,
go again.
Yep. Anyway, that's a bit awkward, but we're still in Traverse Town. Yep.
So we have a
I'm
heal.
going to show off Simba here.
An ether. And then freeze, was it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Simba,
Basically,
fire,
the ether recharges
freeze.
your cards.
Yeah. The items on here does not, recover your MP or your HP. They're instead used to reload your cards without using the reload function. Like, later on, we'll be getting item cards that will not only reload your attack cards or magic cards, but will also refresh your reload speed, so there's that. So, like I said...
hates random battle shit. Not really random, but just like...
instantaneous.
Constant, yeah, the constant instance battles.
Yep.
Would infuriate me.
So, you'll see me smacking
their own.
things around. As you smack things around, the green orbs or your
They're
HP
your health.
orbs. Yes. And the red orbs that'll fall out, those are Moogle points, and they can be used to purchase card packs from Moogle.
Google Store, not the...
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing that bothers me about instance battles is this, for one, the constant, loading into them and loading out
Yeah.
gets really old.
And that's why I cut most of it out here.
Yeah. But,
Because I just recently got
Simba.
done... Yep. I just recently got done with
What did that even
Kingdom
do?
Hearts Chain of Memories, recording it anyway. And, of course there's the editing, but this game as a whole took me about 17 hours to clear.
By the way, on my earlier comment about that one guy we saw in the cutscene at the Bastion, I know who he is now,
Ah.
as he just got done kicking my ass around. And the only reason I know who he is because I recognize his battle style from Kingdom Hearts 2. So for everybody who hasn't played Chain of Memories, or not Chain of Memories 2, or seen the final boss, spoilers. 5,
Yeah.
4. And the guy you're fighting is flipping Xehanort from the 2.
Yeah, the secret boss that you're going against in Final Mix is Xehanort.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. On Final
Wait,
Mix.
Final Mix?
Yeah.
Final Mix
Them
1,
is Xehanort.
1.5.
Okay. Yeah,
But
okay.
There's a lovely little hidden Easter egg that I didn't know about until I saw it on this video, actually. Mostly because I think I skipped the intro on my PS.
yeah.
So I went back and challenged him to see what I was missing. What I was missing was getting my tails ripped off. That hurt, might I add.
But yeah, so not only you get Moogle points and HP orbs, but you also get a chance to find attack cards, spell cards, and item cards. Which is really neat because, you can find cards, you don't have to buy them. Well, not necessarily anyway. And that's another
And
thing I
easier
want to
to
get
buy the bloody
into.
things.
Yeah, because if you summon a room that is a Moogle store, you talk to the Moogle, he'll give you a free stack or deck of attack cards each visit. So, mind you, they're not going to be the best attack cards, but it's better than nothing.
Good.
Level up. So,
Seems
this
like
is
you
how
get a
it'll be-
level up a lot.
Yeah.
Early game, that's the case. Late game, it's a bit of a pain, but that's to be expected.
Yep. But this is how I'm handling the level up system. I'll be leveling up HP first, then CP second. And I'll be switching between those two while leveling up until a new slight shows up.
Bit opposite of what I normally did. I normally focused on card points. Then grab some health as well, mostly because, hey, the more cards I can put on my deck, the more things I can smack you with.
Yeah.
That's great, unless you die.
By the time...
Well, that also means the more heals I can put into my deck.
Yeah. Well, by the time I reach the end of this game, I think I get around 950 CP. And, a little... almost to 1,000 HP.
I recognize this little random...
Yep. This small building. It was inside 3rd District in the first game.
We were a team, clearly.
For about
you were.
one world. Before Kingdom Hearts 2, but that's a different...
But we will never forget each other. Yep.
You think?
Bad thing is, these guys aren't actually real.
Yeah.
The real ones, I think, have lost all their memory of Sora about now.
Yeah. But we won't get into who's behind this whole tomfoolery until later on in the game.
Spoilers, it was Eggman.
No. Nope. You got his theme wrong.
What?
It's the
Oh, I could have
it's
said
his
Ultron.
theme song from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh. God
Yeah, I
damn.
could have said
Okay,
it could have been Ultron.
this exposition is like kind of like starting to get annoying because basically I can sum up this entire scene right now, and that is, you remember, but we don't remember. You remember, but we kind of remember. You remember, but we might remember. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look around. All right, bye.
Thankfully, it doesn't go like this throughout all the worlds. It's only in Traverse Town.
Thank God.
To be fair,
That's
it is
really
sort of the tutorial
irritating.
level.
Huh?
Yeah.
To be fair, this is
I mean-
basically the tutorial world.
Yeah, but still, like, I feel like they did a better job in 2 with Twilight Town. At least that was like,
my girlfriend and her sisters would argue that. That's because they got tired of the 3-hour tutorial.
well, yeah, everybody does, but at least it's, you know, a little more mysterious and kind of less repetitive than simply, I mean, like, clearly if you play it multiple times, it's gonna be repetitive, but
Well, they got to the point where they finally said through it. They went to the tutorial, created a save point soon, and in the game now, they start from
Yeah.
that save point.
just, yeah, I know. Usually what you do.
Yeah. I'd also like to note out that depending on the type of card that you use to enter a room, will have effects. Like right now, I use Sleeping Darkness, which means Heartless in the field are asleep, which leaves you to plunder around for goodies.
Makes it a lot easier to get that strike.
Yep.
Yep, seems like you're getting a lot of Sleeping Darkness, too. As rewards from the fights.
Yeah.
Dang, you got at least 3 that time.
I think actually that's them showing what world level we're on.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's what you were getting out of the fights or something.
Now,
Oh well.
my only suggestion is that if you meet a door that has a criteria that requires a green card, or a blue card, or a red card, I would suggest using a card within any color of the card that you have a spare of. Like, say you have 2 9s. Use one of the 9s.
Why?
You know, because
Fine.
later on in this game, you'll run into doors that's like, oh, you better have a card that has a 9 equal. Otherwise, you're not coming into this room. Fuck you.
You look like a Sora. Well, I can't say I'm not a dick.
Yeah.
Alright, mister, I'm full of myself. Oh, wait, that's
Absolute.
synonymous with, like, pretty much all the Final Fantasy characters.
To be fair, Sid can back it up. Built his own airship, his own spaceship. When Cloud and Tifa were to the curb because of plot elements, he took over the group. Stopped, if you're good enough, he stopped the train from running into a town.
Don't you want to see
One
the
by Dirge
Heartless?
Cerberus, he blew up a Mako refinery by himself.
Code
Yes,
for that
it's
is,
badass.
come on, guys. Come on, guys. Don't you have any balls?
So now we go against guard armor. And my advice in this battle, take out the arms and legs first.
That's how you do it in every version of the.
Thought my
Well-
mic was muted. Sorry to, like, crunch everyone to death there.
No, it's fine.
Doors.
But
Also, this is not a rehash or anything.
mm-mm. Well,
No,
for the most
of course
part,
not.
anymore.
It's just only the third boss from the original.
Yeah, true enough.
Yeah,
First game
see,
you go against
that
Darkseid.
shit what you did just there. The fact that you had to throw 3 freaking attack cards at him because he pulled like a 5. That is
Yep.
annoying.
Yep.
Well, actually, to be fair, that would be Gary's fault on that one.
Well, later on in
If
the
he
game,
had waited for
I
the card to
basically...
cast Vanish, he would have had no problem.
Well, true enough, but, you know, I'm an impatient little fuck.
I noticed. Your model is after the big blue hedgehog.
Ah, well. But, I mean, this boss isn't that bad, though. And later on in this game, I will be building a deck that has a lot of 9s. So, that'll be a non-issue for me. And especially with the combination of the Jafar card. Thank you, Jafar. Which, nullifies
Never
card
thought I'd hear
breaks
those
for at
words.
least 20 cards. So, there's also that. It pays to be reckless. In fact, I didn't even die in this playthrough, so no matter how reckless I got, I never died. Not even once.
Cringing watching you throw those cards by your numbers.
Well, this is the first world, and I don't have a lot of, you know...
I was about to say, in his defense in this situation, he genuinely does not have a lot of cards to beat that.
I know, but it's like I'm looking at this from hello.
Oh yeah. Also, if you break
I
enemy
remember
cards,
this, right?
you'll get this Mickey icon. And what it essentially does is, depending on what boss you go against, in this case, guard armor, his limbs fall apart, which leaves you to attack him.
Now that's
Yeah, it
nice.
gives you a free opportunity to beat the hell out of him.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Simba seems to be fucking useful.
OP? Yeah.
OP. I was gonna say not OP at all.
Well,
Well, it
I
depends
mean,
on how you use him. Gary here
Yeah.
not being too effective.
Like, I don't get how he works. Does he just, like, yell it?
yeah,
Basically,
pretty much.
that's how he does it. And I know, at least for me, when I was using him, I would decimate entire rooms of Heartless with him. Or at least
Oh, you
weaken them
Simba a
enough that
lot.
I could anything.
Well, I mean, what kind of confuses me is that there seems to be no indication on, like, his range or anything.
Yeah.
So,
If my memory serves, it's what's in front of him.
Yeah, pretty much. If you have 3 Simba cards, his Proud War would his range of attack would increase. So there's also that. But yeah, that's guard
I
armor.
see.
We're essentially done with Traverse Town. Yay.
Yeah, I remember, in Kingdom Hearts 1, when I very first played, I could not figure out how to get rid of that bitch.
Yep. Get rid of the limbs, and then go for the body.
Oh.
You'll thank yourself
Yeah.
later. Especially in Proud mode, because that shit was just painful. But we will be continuing on and wrapping things up with Traverse Town and going back into Castle
Yeah.
Oblivion in the next video.
Just a quick continue going back to Simba. According to what I'm reading here, summon card, blah 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 blah. When his card is used, Simba appears in battle and roars to deal damage to enemies.
Hmm.
The more you stack multiple cards, you get Proud War roar level 2 and 3.
Gotcha.
Done and increase the damage dealt to the enemies.
Yep. Not only that, but I think it also inflicts stun, doesn't it?
Occasionally.
So there's also that. But yeah,
So basically, it depends on positioning, which with Gary wasn't using it very
well,
Hey.
you know. I still beat guard armor, so it's whatever.
well. Though we haven't seen my favorite slight yet. That's a fun one.
I don't know if we'll even be seeing
Goof-
it in this playthrough, but we will see.
Goofy battering ram.
Ah, actually, you do see that. But,
Nice.
Favorite-
Well, we'll have to
Favorite one. It's
see it in one of the
hilarious.
future videos.
yep. We will see you in the next video.